Good evening and welcome back to the Alternative FM World Cup Challenge. I've decided to go with Sunderland, and in the league we're doing okay. I would say Burnley are romping ahead, but we are keeping ourselves ahead of Derby at this point, and second place would be ideal. All we have to do in this first bit of the game is to get promoted from the championship, and so far so good. Still a lot of games to go though, 16, 17 games to go, and anything could happen. Good evening, Bobby. How are you? Good evening, Offensive. Good to see you. Hope you're both well. And welcome back to Sunderland. We got to play our FA Cup fourth round tie against Chelsea, and well, I've had a quick look at Chelsea, and not too much. I haven't had a lot of time today, but let's go to the data hub. If they play a full team, we're doomed. If we go to, they're going to play tiki-taka, of course they are, and it looks like they've got a very, very strong team, and it looks to me like, pretty much without even opening them, is that everything that happens with this Chelsea team happens around the halfway line. And possession lost, I want to take a keener look at that, because they don't lose possession very often in their final third, but all the possession lost is going to be in the attacking halves of the field. So they're going to be an attacking team, and you can see most of their passes are around the halfway line. The defensive actions, though, happen in or around their penalty area. In the main, the defensive actions are in their final third, not what I would have expected it to be, somewhere around the halfway line. Kind of made me think a little bit about how they play. And I'm guessing they're going to try short passing. It's going to be high tempo. And the only way I can think of to actually play against this lot is to play an aggressive game. More direct, higher tempo. We're going to leave that off because chances are few and far between, I guess. And to regroup if we lose possession, counter-attack. But this is where it gets tricky, because I'm torn between starting with a mid-block or playing in a low block to get bodies behind the ball, engage them at the halfway line where most of their possession is won and lost. The fact that defensive actions occur in their final third of the pitch is probably more down to set pieces than anything else. I don't think we want to trigger press quite as much. And looking at Chelsea's team report, it did suggest that they lacked strength, bravery and aggression. But I think I need to, which is why I've got get stuck in, but I think I need to wait until I see their final team. They've already said in the press that they believe that Sunderland are a weak opponent, and I actually quite go along with that. And there is some transfer news as well. You might have noticed in that screen that Lewis Cook has arrived. And we also now have our main midfielder back. They lost in the African Championship. He's looking fairly fit, but I don't know if he's ready. He can certainly come onto the bench, and I'm actually thinking of playing him, which could free up Bellingham or even Neil, because he's a better player than Neil. And yeah, I am going to take a chance and play him. I don't want two DLPs there. We're going to play him as a ball winner. And the reason I've gone for the 4-3-3, well, basically, it's just more bodies behind the ball. It looks like a better defensive outfit. And if we go to the next opponent analyst report and look at the set piece analysis, the formation analysis, the 4-2-3-1 has resulted in a -5. but the 4-3-3 is a +1. Now, the 4-2-3-1 is what they're going to encounter in the Prem. So the -5 is playing teams in the Prem. I'm guessing that more defensive teams are going to be lined up in a 4-3-3, and +1 isn't that bad. So that's how we're going. Kusik, how are you, my friend? And that's how we're going. I can't see any other way. I'm still torn between the low block and a mid block. Do I want to be really aggressive and go for it in a mid block or even higher up the pitch? Or do I want to just check on Ballard? He is not fit. So that is a blow. It's a bitter blow, actually. He's never fit, that boy. So what I might do is play Luke O'Neill there. He's not the greatest in the air, but I don't think I've got much of a choice. It's either him or Jensen Sealt, who's better in the air, has a better work. I think it's probably Sealt. He's going to have to come in for Ballard. I think these are both prefer the left side, though. No, he's no side preference. I think we have to go with that. Ballard, unfortunately, is never fit and he's always tired. I think he's probably going to be the first out of the door in the summer. Hit early crosses is not a bad idea to stop my wing backs from trying to dribble. If that happens, it's something that I can consider. Let's have a look at this Chelsea lineup. They have not gone for a weakened team. They are putting out a very strong team, and he needs to be on his left foot. And I just really don't know what to do with this one. I'm not seeing strength, aggression, and bravery at the moment being a problem. And it's probably the squad overall rather than this particular first team. Viega, we don't really know much about him. He's rotated. He's a youngster. He doesn't look very strong. He's probably not very brave. And we don't know anything about him except that I'm going to hard tackle him anyway and close him down. And Cole Palmer we do know about. He lacks strength and bravery, and I think we should go in hard on him and turn him onto his right foot. Just turn him onto his right foot. Dewsbury Hall. Probably his right foot. That's all I can think of. But I want him tight marked as best we can anyway. And this is where it gets tricky because this is where their pace is. We need to hard tackle him, turn him onto his left foot, turn him inside. I don't really feel we should be tight marking him at this stage. He's just dribbling of 18, pace is good, agility and balance will take him past players with ease. But we do need to turn him inside onto his left foot. And then Mudryk, who always causes me problems in the Premier League. He's another one of these nightmare players. And I think we will just left foot for him, I think. That's about it. We're not going to hard tackle him. There's very little point. So Mudryk, what's his crossing? 13. So let's turn him outside for the time being. And then we'll get, and Nicholas Jackson, left foot, I think. And I think that's probably it, except for now, I have to just make sure that he is closing down a little bit more, and he is told to close down less. So I don't know. Low block or mid block? I'm going to start with the low block, and this is going to be a tricky fixture. I think we have to just try get bodies behind the ball, stay in the game. Oh, my apologies once again. I've been in the Villa. It's not the Villa, in the Watford save, and I like to have all this stuff on when I'm in that save. Funny thing is that didn't used to. No, we're not saying. Yeah, we got nothing to lose here, boys. Got absolutely nothing to lose. Just, it would be nice if I could sign a striker on loan, perhaps, during this window, but I don't think it's going to happen. There's another few days left of the transfer window. Connolly is not the answer to my problems. Kagri, how are you, my friend? And I don't know, we just got to get on with it now. I think enough said, enough words. I may have to even go to a lower line. They've got bags of pace up front. And here we go then. Good to have Samed back. They lost 5-3 apparently in the African Championship. So he's back. He's just off the plane though, so I'm not quite sure how he's going to be. But he certainly is one of my best players, and in a game like this I guess you have to play him. I wanted to just take that off. I don't want to do that, and I don't want to step up more at this point in time till I see if Chelsea's midfield are dominating. A little bit tough. I think our cup run's coming to an end. And it's already a not a very nice start. I mean, it might be that the essence of this is that we just try and hang in the game and then go a little bit further up the pitch later in the game. Who knows how to play this game? Looking at the Chelsea players, I can't find a weakness. Apart from bravery and aggression, and I tried to pick a team that was strong, that had good work rate, but that kind of didn't work. So I can only hope we can just not get annihilated. You can see what Chelsea are trying to do. They're trying to get behind my defence already. And they're playing these little through balls that are so difficult to defend, and in the end you get forced into playing with a lower line, and that's probably what's going to happen. But at the moment we're doing all right. We've got a little bit of possession here, which is good to see. And go on, let's surprise them. Let's get an early goal. Give them something to worry about. Unlucky, boys. But we've won it back. And here come Chelsea. Yeah, these the wingers are going to play hell with me. So Mudryk and Sancho are the ones that are going to play hell with me, and that's probably why I need a lower line. I've told the goalkeeper to kick it long. The idea behind that is just to try and pick up the second ball like we did there, not to dilly-dally at the back, and just kick it long, and hopefully with three in midfield and with the lines close together, we've got a chance of picking up the second ball. If the ball goes long. It's a 50-50 affair, but well, at the moment we're actually giving them a fright, and we've found some space, but it's with Roberts, who's not really in form, but he's got behind them. We've scored. Well, that's given Chelsea a fright. Hey Saul, how you doing? I mean, the memories of last night are coming back when Ipswich beat Manchester United 5-0 in the second leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final. Are we going to get memories, a revisitation of that? So we are a goal up against Chelsea, and that's maybe the decision to go higher tempo, more direct. That's the way. I mean, it was a ball over the top, and I think the inverted wing back was caught out of position. Roberts was in, but this is a long way from over. And again, you can immediately see it's the wingers that are causing the problem, and I don't know how to solve that yet. And it might be that I do have to bring the line back and have a lower line, because if I do that, then it's not really impacting the amount of space that I'm leaving them. If I was playing with a higher line, for example, it would leave lots of space in front of me, but we have that space covered. And I also could step up more just to prevent any long shots. But I can see what they're doing. They're trying to feed these balls to the wingers. And we've got to... we've got to somehow stop them getting behind down the flanks. Now, playing a tiki-taka, they can play down the flanks or they can play up the middle. So, in a low block, we're not going to leave too much space in front of us, hopefully. We're going to have these spaces covered. But that's what we've got to stop. We're going to see what they're doing. And so far, Mudryk is causing enormous problems. But it's now a case of just, even if it's 1-1, just stay in the game. Just do whatever you can, boys, to stay in the game. And it could be a knee-jerk reaction, that, because they didn't, even when the wingers were getting outside, they didn't really cause problems. But that's the thing that was worrying me before the game, and it's even more on my mind during the game. But I can't put the line any lower. That's it now. Oh, almost another one. A better striker would have put that away. This will be a big cup upset if we can pull this off. We've got the ball again. Oh, what a save. But unfortunately, Auchi was a little bit selfish there. He had Connolly inside him, but he didn't trust him. But quite frankly, neither would I. It was a bit of a tight angle. Looking at it, perhaps he was right. When you get an opportunity, take a shot. I've told them that already. If you get a chance, take a shot. So I take responsibility for that. Chelsea are a little bit under the cosh here. They probably had a little bit of a surprise. And that's what you get for saying Sunderland are an easy opponent in the press conference. Again, there was a pass inside, and it's my error. But I don't care. I want them to take shots. So often, we haven't been taking enough shots. And I want them today to just take a shot. It might go in, could get a deflection, anything could happen. Just take a shot, and we are giving them a game. I just want to stay in the game now, though. Not get caught out. And there's the space that the lower line will leave. But nobody took the shot on. Again, there's the space. And Caicedo has got it this time. That is the space that it will leave. And they have got themselves back in the game. So I may have to just pull the line up again if they're going to do that. But unfortunately, nobody was picking up players. One of them even ran away. Which I really don't blame him for running away. But he actually just disappeared out of the zone. But we're not out of this yet. Not out of this yet. And this is interesting now that we are like, I don't know, are we being a little bit wasteful? Let's give it a while. We're getting into the box. That's the thing. We're getting into their penalty area. So their stats do not lie. A lot of their defensive actions are going to be in here. The stats are not lying. And there's more highlights for us than there are for Chelsea. We just got to stick one or two of them away, boys. Yeah, and we have, and it's another one. And it is now 2-1. What has happened to this Chelsea team? We are making this Sunderland team a little bit stronger, and Cook will make it stronger again. And Roberts is in form. He owes me a game, though. 1 goal, 1 assist. He's in form. A striker would make this team really good, because now with Lewis Cook coming in and Hamed back from the African Championship, this is starting to look like a good team. And if I can get a striker in who is of better quality than Connolly, I think this will be a very good team, and I think promotion will be a guarantee. We almost going to give another one away, but that's exactly why I need the lower line. Without the lower line, he would not have been able to get back in time then. Okay, 2-1 up against Chelsea. This is... and there's a space again that they're using. But this time we covered it. The last time was just a comedy of errors. That's okay. They can shoot from there. I don't have a problem with that. If you score from there, you deserve a goal. Come on, take the ball off them. And this Vega, I think he's having a decent game. We don't know anything about him. He's a youngster, I think, sitting at the base of their midfield. He's having a decent game. He's sort of like a pivot there for them. And he hasn't really put a foot wrong yet. Here he goes again. And he's just unloading short little passes. It's really pretty to watch. It's 2-2 now. The referee is questioning it. But I think he was well onside. I think that was onside. No, it's been disallowed. I thought that was onside then. My eyes. The sideline gives you a good... Whoa, blimey, that was close. That was close, but we're still 2-1 up, and Chelsea are going to have to try and solve this conundrum. If we can get another one, Chelsea have a real problem. I nearly dropped Isidore. To put Bar in, because Bar was a little bit stronger, a little bit better work rate. So I nearly dropped Isidore. But in the end, I thought, no, we can't do that. Bar isn't as nearly as good a player. Can't just go for strength and work rate and aggression. You have to have some players who can actually play as well. But we're doing all right. Coming up to half-time. Just get to half-time. Lovely tackle. Oh, he's given a penalty, is he? Oh, what? I thought it looked like a really good tackle to me. That's the problem with FM. A tackle in the box looks like a... Oh, it was no penalty. It definitely wasn't, referee. It was the way the ball travelled. It definitely wasn't a penalty. But inside the box, and like even to an extent outside the box, tackles, you really can't tell if they're a foul. And we are going to get caught if we keep doing that. And that got a deflection as well, did it? Come on, boys, let's get to half-time. You're doing well. They're getting tired. I know that. Chelsea are working us. That's it. Go long, and then hopefully we'll get the knockdown. Even if they win the ball, we can get the second ball. That's what I'm hoping. Because we outnumber them in midfield, and they've got to have their left back coming into midfield to make the numbers up, and then Roberts will be free. But then if we go and do stupid things like that, we're asking for trouble. Good tackle. Don't say that was a penalty. Saw him get the ball then. So come on, 2 minutes, boys. 2 minutes. Chelsea are going to panic if they don't get back into this. They'll make panic substitutions at half-time. I just wonder with this lower line, should I trigger press a little bit more? Or are we doing good as it is? Not to panic. They are taking shots from outside the box now. They're trying to use that space that's opened up. Should I just trigger press a little bit more? Is the question. What do you think, guys? Should I just up the trigger press to try and close that space? Or just let it go as it is? Because at the moment, Chelsea are really struggling. Oh, offside though, was it? I thought there was going to be an opportunity there. And we've got to half-time. We are leading at Stamford Bridge by 2-1. And I really don't know what to say here. I don't know. I'm not going to tell them we need more possession because we're just lumping it up the pitch. I'm just going to say that I'm pleased that we've created so much. I have to have a word with Connolly. Again. And I'm wondering if it's because he's isolated. And I perhaps should make him a little bit less lonely and put him on a support duty. Be a little less lonely then. He's getting tired, as they all are. Bellingham is tired. Connolly is tired. I did think about playing Mayende because he's a little bit... Well, he's kind of the same. He's strong. He's not very aggressive. But he's a physical guy. So I did think about playing him over Connolly. So he will be getting some game time soon because I can't move Bellingham up because he's getting tired. So I just want to check anyway. See, panic substitutions. Denzel Washington has come on. We've seen Jackson off. Anyway, I don't know anything about this guy either. Absolutely nothing. I'm really not quite sure what to do about him. I think we'll just leave him alone. He's obviously young, isn't he? 19. Probably needs a hard tackle at 19, and we might tight mark him and hard tackle him. And then Achipong. Again, another one is young, and I don't know anything about him. Just 18. He's very strong, so probably is a decent player in terms of physicality. I really don't know much about him either. I don't think that I can do anything particular with him. These are like strange substitutions that Chelsea are making. This is a cup tie. Sealt is only on a 6.4. Does make me think that Ballard should come in for the second half. And Connolly just needs a quiet word in his ear before he goes out. And we just need to tell Connolly, behave yourself. But we're going to try and get him a little bit more involved in the game, as well as Isidore. The rest are okay, and I said I'm not happy with your performance. We might be leading, but it's no thanks to you, Sunshine. So Chelsea have made some very strange decisions. They haven't brought on experienced players, and I'm wondering if they've got a European game that they're worried about. And that's why, you see Gusto where Gusto is. And I don't want my midfielders marking Gusto. I think they've got enough to worry about. So what I'm going to do, I think Gusto... Oh, he's gone into the centre, has he, Gusto? As if he was... Go on, hit it. Unlucky, son. Unlucky. If he was... let's find out a little bit more about Gusto. Is he playing centrally? No, he's playing DM now, is he? Gusto's gone up to DM. That's an interesting move. That's a very, very interesting move. Where's he gone? DM Gusto. He's not really worth bothering about. Just turn him onto his left foot, make life difficult for him. It's already done. Why does this get mixed up? It just confuse me, that. We have given them a game. In all fairness, we have given them a game. I still think we probably will lose it. But that's what you get, Chelsea, for saying Sunderland is an easy game. You get a manager who makes some little tiny tweaks in his tactic and goes a little bit more direct, and suddenly you're in trouble. And we have found a way behind their wing backs. That's what's caused it. The more direct passing has found a way behind their wing backs, and that's what's caused this. And so still it's 2-1, and still we are attacking them, and still I'm really struggling to work out what Chelsea have done in terms of substitutions. The only thing that I know about them is that I don't know anything about them, and that is a little concern, that we as scouts don't know anything about these boys. That is a bit of a concern to me. But then no news is good news, I suppose. We've just got to watch tired players now. And there are one or two. But we are doing okay at the moment. And I'm not going to panic substitution-wise yet. Connolly's just about on his last legs. And I think it is getting to the time where we've got to give these boys a little bit of support now. Come on, boys, that's not direct passing. That's not the direct passing that I expected of you. Just get it up the pitch. Don't worry about it. Oh, too easy. And that's what I was really worried about, them finding their way around the back. I did say I suspected this wasn't going to go our way at the end of the day. But that's what I was worried about. Just getting into that space and then crossing, and then we'd be in trouble. And that's why I lowered the line to try and stop that. But he outsmarted us by turning. He didn't go outside as I wanted him to. So it's an 0-2-2. I'm going to make some changes now. Get some fresh legs on this pitch. Connolly can be replaced by Mayende. Let's have him play the same role, pressing forward on support. Isidore's playing badly. Huggins is not having a great game. Ballard has come on and is playing rubbish. And let's play Abdullah Bar. He did come and have a word with me, Abdullah Bar. Yeah, that'll do. And was worried about Lewis Cook coming in. Well, Lewis Cook is going to be playing in midfield. He plays out on the wing. And he was like, well, I'm really worried about Cook coming in and taking my place in the team. I'm like, you daft bat. And I think that'll do for now. Gonna have to leave one in case of injury. Whatever happens, I think this is a very good performance. I was expecting to get absolutely thrashed, but it's been a decent performance. Whatever happens, and nicely done, Bar. Slightly out of position now, though, but that's okay. Oh, Roberts, what a chance. This is the difference between Sunderland and Chelsea, isn't it? That Chelsea, from what I could see... No, we're not doing that. Why would he worry about yellow cards in a game like this? From what I can see, we've had better chances than Chelsea. Chelsea have just taken theirs. When they have a chance in the box, they take it. Whereas we have Connolly and Mayende. And Roberts, although he's had a good game today, his finishing is dreadful. And here we are again. This time he did go outside and we almost scored an own goal. But that's what I want him to do, basically. Bellingham is probably the one who should come off at the base there. Dan Neil can come on here and just play as an anchor. Oh, he can play as a DLP, actually, can't he? So he can come on. We're getting very, very tired now. Goalkeeper's having a bad game as well. Oh, boy. Pedro Neto. We must have some information on him. Right foot hard tackle, then. Oh, one of the most impossible things, I think, was to come to Stamford Bridge and win. If it had been home, fair enough, but Away? Nah, not a chance. But you got to say, Chelsea have not played well, but they've just taken their chances when they've had them. And now they are coming into the game a bit more. That's the ball. That's the ball. And I think now, with them tiring, it's time to lift the line up again, because they're going to be a little bit tired now. So let's just lift that line up just a tad. But it does look to me like Chelsea are becoming the dominant team now. We've run out of puff. And it's not exactly like this is... Well, it is now a high-intensity tactic. So I'm wondering if I need to come off the tempo. And we'll just switch it up a little bit. Just try and keep the ball for a minute or two. Take your foot off the gas, boys. And see, we're not picking up that second ball now. Might be time to go much higher up the pitch. I lost the flight of the ball then. How did it end up there? Yeah, they are much the dominant team now, although they can shoot from there all day. So I think what I should do is just have a look at what they have got left in the tank. Plenty. Whereas we have very little left in the tank. And I just think that it might be a good idea. Dewsbury Hall. Let's close him down as well. And turn him onto his left foot. Not that I know which foot he's using. And I think we're going to gamble in a minute. We're going to take a gamble. It's been all Chelsea in the second half. We've been pretty lucky to stay in this game. But I do think the gamble is coming. Lovely pass inside now then. Where's the pass? There it is. It. Oh! Oh! And now the gamble is going to come after this corner. After this one. Because I do believe we can take this game. Just one moment. Get into the box for one moment if we get players into the box. Hey, Planiver, how you doing? Almost. Don't take a touch. You should have just hit it. Okay, now we're going to gamble. And we're going to push our lines right up. Let's get at them a little bit. Let's go one big push, boys. You got this. You can do this. But not like that, you can't. Come on, win the... That's it. That's better. That's what I wanted to do. be further up the pitch. Oh, what a good cross. What a chance. He couldn't get his head on it. Couldn't get his head on it. Well, I thought we'd be 5-0 down by this stage, but we are doing okay. It's either going to be or it's not. Perhaps we should prepare... That's your job, you donkey. Don't tell me. Perhaps we should prepare set pieces better. That's for you to do. Come on, boys. Like, this would be probably the best. Yeah, I was thinking that. So let's do it. Let's get the ball into the box. If we can just get something early into the box, we can catch Chelsea out. I know we can. It's not like we haven't been involved in this game. We have been. Just get it into the box. Don't mess about. That's all right, though. Get it into the box now. Oh, you donkey. Go on. Oh, what a chance. Oh, that's the difference between us and Chelsea, isn't it? There's only 4 minutes, though, added on. It was a gamble, try and get further forward. It didn't quite pay off. We had chances, though. Oh, he's got past his man. That's the last thing I would want to see. Oof. Oh, boy. Ah, just got to love games like this where you don't think you've got a chance and then out of nowhere they put in this kind of performance. What's he given there? Free kick to us, but we're not going to see it. Last chance motel, boys, but we'll be taking them back to Sunderland. Oh, what a chance. Ah, Roberts. I'll take that result. Ah, Roberts, what are you doing? That was it. He lost his head. Connolly 6.2 in the end. Oh, I don't know what to do about him. I need a forward. I'll take that result. It was a very, very good performance. They did labour a bit. We should have won it. I'm really thinking we should have won it. Chelsea were poor and we didn't take advantage of it. See, both centre-backs jaded and can do with the rest. Always centre-backs. I can't rest them both, can I? Oh, there's no way I can rest them both. In fact, I'm not going to rest any of them. This is just a ruse. This is a game they play, I think. When is the next fixture? It's in a week. I don't know what they're whinging about. It's probably the day that the usually is the day that the transfer window closes. No, it's after the transfer window. Yeah, we've got our defensive midfielder now. Is there a striker out there? Is there a striker? It's a lot of greens. I think we're not doing too bad. We had that really bad spell, but now we're not doing too bad. Only problem is we cannot catch Burnley. Burnley are just going miles ahead. Another midfielder. My midfield is sorted out. I need to see, like, I wonder if my DOF can suggest anything. 20-year-old winger striker. He's a winger more than a striker, and he's no better than Connolly. Jimmy J. Morgan. Who does he play for? Chelsea. His passing is a bit shambolic. "18-year-old. 5'9" with jumping reach of about 13, I guess. But can't head the ball. He's all over the place a little bit. Vision 2 to 11. No, there's nothing there, is there? And there's nothing in my scouting. Nothing at all. If we look for strikers, that's it. Nothing in the scouting. But we can run through all this. If I could sell players and raise some money, he's a defender. I think he's a defender as well. No, he's a striker. Not listed. Adebayo. Yeah, we're not going to get a striker, are we? Harry Darling. Adebayo comes up again. Carlton Morris. Now, is he available? Oh, he's injured. Is he available for loan? No, he's another Luton player as well. He's not really a striker, is he? Nah. Let's try this one. They're all pretty much the same. They're all... So Lyle Foster... probably the best bet, but I think also our loans (16) in progress. They're in progress but not finished. I don't know, in this view I don't know what they are. Pressing forward, 13-11. Off the ball, 13. Bravery and work rate, he's consistent. Enjoys big matches. I guess he's probably as good as Connolly. Connolly's a better attacker. He's better defender than attacker. So it means he's probably a better presser than... And Connolly has more speed. Maybe I just got to stick with Connolly. Ah, there he is. From my Watford save. Nothing found in Wales. There's 18 in progress there. He's already out on loan. Difficult one. I may just have to be happy with what I've got. Did Burnley just lose there, did I see? No, they didn't play. So don't think there's anything else I want to do in the transfer window. If I can't find a forward, then good evening, Cleggy. How are you doing? Oh, Mr. K, it was you who made the comment. That's a lot of greens. How are you, Mr. K? I hope you're doing well. We'll deal with that later. No, I don't think so. Because I do have these players coming in who have no idea who they are. But I don't think they're any good. Like, I can't see me taking this one up if we get promoted. Well, if we don't get promoted, then it's game over. But he wouldn't be coming. He'd just be out on loan somewhere. I can't. But that's already prearranged. Nothing to do with me. Mundell. Jury's out on him. I don't think he's that good either. He's coming in. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. And then Reece Walsh is 18. It's just definitely nowhere near the grade. But those are already prearranged before I came in. And that's unfortunate. Sunderland versus Chelsea. It's more money for us, I guess. Brown is out for 1 or 2 days. I think we need to re-advertise Brown. He's not part of my plans, so we've now dropped the price. I'm going to go just drop it to 1.9. And I'm gonna ask an intermediary if he can help. And valuation somewhere around the same. And I'm just going to try and see if I can't start a bidding war with that. And the other one that I need to get rid of, there's a number of players. Poveda. He's really not part of my plans. He's not a bad player, but he's not getting any game time. I think it's about time we popped him on the transfer list. He's only just signed for Sunderland. Well, that was a bad idea then, wasn't it, signing him? And then, who is Simon Moore? Goalkeeper. Benete. Yeah, Lons is already wanted. He's under bid, I think, isn't he, already? I think Lons is already under a bid. Yeah. 5 offers. He's discussing with 4. So he's done. Chris Rigg, shall I let him go? I don't want to let Hume go, that's for sure. That's it. I really don't want to sell anybody else. Who do we have if we beat Chelsea in the next round? Everton. Probably best that we go out against Chelsea next time round. Bristol City are where in the table? 10th. They're not going to be walkovers. So I'm going to just rotate a little bit though. Roberts probably needs a rest. Benete hasn't been doing bad when he's covered. Bellingham can keep going. Connolly can keep going. I think we'll give Lewis Cook his debut. Where's he gone? There he is. What's his best position? Ball winner. So we'll bring him in here as a ball winner on support. And then Sirkin, Mepam, Ballard is not having a rest. And Huggins, that'll do. It's a little bit of rotation. We need to change that one. And Nucci can come in for Bellingham, actually. Bellingham can play as that, but we've got better players to do that job. Samed is a better player to do that job. He's another ball-winning midfielder. I can't have 2 ball winners in there. And that means that Bellingham can come on the bench. Probably for Mayende. And O'Neill for Mayende. Roberts can have a rest. Mefam this time is not recovering very well. I have made a promise to someone about more playing time, haven't I? Who is that? Doesn't matter now. So let's give Hume a start over Huggins. That'll keep him happy. Question is how to play against them. Whoa. We got another one of these crazy ones. Where's the central defender gone? Naismith, Benkovic. Naismith's on the left wing there. What is that about? Pring is playing as an inverted wing back. So he's gone where? He's gone walkabout. No sign of Pring. That's weird. And then he's playing as an inverted fullback. This system they're playing isn't working. That is not working at all. And then you got a Segundo Volante who's going to get forward. That doesn't seem to be working. You see pace and acceleration there? Not really. So we want to stay with far post. I just think we've got to take them on. I think that's the only way to do this. We've got to play high up the pitch. Just take them on. Press a little bit more. Maybe not counter press. We'll just take them on. We'll zip it around a little bit. Be positive. I just feel like this kind of team, we should just take them on. Oh, it's transfer deadline day, is it? Well, there's nothing going to happen from me. So probably is going to be quite quiet unless he comes up with a striker in the next 5 minutes. I don't answer any of that nonsense. I'm far too busy on deadline day. Can't you see? I'm really busy. I think the squad registration's done, isn't it? He doesn't need to be registered. I think we can. He's under 21 anyway. And I'm not really sure why he's in the first team squad. He's under 21, under 21, under 21. It's done. All done. He's under 21. No issues with me. Okay, fair enough. Ah, he's rejected it. I was going to start a bidding war, you donkey. Well, that's that done then, isn't it? Anderson, Ethan Moore. Don't have a problem with those two going out on loan. If they want to go... He's not coming up with any strikers for me, is he? There's nothing going to happen. Oh, Jamie Vardy. That'd be funny. Just a practical signing. Well, it'd be quite practical for me. Shall we get Jamie Vardy in? There's a limit of 2 long-term loan transfers per season for players over 23. Cost of the loan will only be 550. He's got 15 finishing. His composure's quite good. His mentals are very good, and his pace is still there. His fitness is a little bit dubious now. His stamina isn't great. What do you think, boys? Do you think he would be useful? 38 years old. Or am I just like being a daft old twit? Jamie Vardy. Be funny though if we loaned him in and he went on to bag 20 goals. 38 is a bit too old. There's nothing else going on here. Yeah, that's kind of, yeah, he probably like be good for 10-minute spells. He's got like stamina of 9. You're wasting your time, reporters trying to ring me when I'm very busy on transfer deadline day. I won't be using this transfer window for anything more. Who's this geezer? Goalkeeper. So there's nothing happening now. It's only 6 hours. We'll never get the paperwork in. That's what always happens to me. If I do make a late one, the paperwork doesn't go through. Looks like we're done. Who is Timur Tudirev? He's a striker, but he's not what I'm looking for. Where's he going? Is he coming to us? He's not coming to us, is he? Nah. Oh, he is going to... Oh, he's one of my players, is he? All right, okay. He's just not good enough for us anyway. That's it. Transfer window over. Oh, look, there's one just come in. And we could have afforded him. 34 years old. I'm quite happy to strengthen the midfield. That's what I really wanted to do. I really just didn't want to, absolutely. We brought in Cook. That's all I wanted to do. Oh, these are daft questions that I get asked every transfer window, so I'm not answering them. Just have a quick look at that final look. They're all under 21, aren't they? Okay, that's done. And we still got a little bit of money in the kitty, but that's always handy for wage hikes. We're spending well below the budget in terms of wages. I have no idea who they are. what they're doing here. But they're certainly not part of my plans. Unless we have a dreadful injury crisis, they ain't getting near my first team. And in fact, they can't be registered now anyway. However, they're both under 21, so it doesn't make any difference. So we'll look at how we're doing. Patrick Roberts has lost possession more than anyone else. So it does seem like 7 of the 11 goals have been scored whilst enjoying possession for 60 to 70 minutes. Seconds. Despite 60 to 70 minutes would be good. Despite most commonly keeping the ball. So I just like, if that's what we do, why not slow it all down? Just keep the ball. Could even play it out of defence. We could even try this in this game. And then just make the Ballard certainly is a ball-playing defender. Mepham also is a ball-player. So if that is true, if that stat is true, let's slow it down then. Let's keep the ball, or try to keep the ball for long periods. I mean, I don't think I see Bristol City as an extremely good pressing team. In fact, their defensive actions are pretty much in their third. They don't make many passes in the final third. It's all halfway line. Possession lost. They lose possession in the opposition half. They're actually not a pressing team, so let's just keep the ball. Let's see if that actually is true. That if we can keep the ball for long periods, we'll score a goal. I'm kind of really interested in stuff like that. Is it true? Who's Anthony Patterson? Oh, the goalkeeper. What's his form like? No, we don't want to praise that. Johnson set to sign for Aberdeen. Okay. Lens is off. I don't want to do anything more than that. He's got to leave, that boy, I think. He's never going to make it. He's not a Premier League. He's injured now, is he? He's not of Premier League calibre. Untouchable. That's what the board think. Fans are very happy with the transfers. What about the board? The board are pleased with the transfers. Very disappointed with the finances involved in the deal to bring Lewis Cook in. I'm absolutely delighted with them. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just wondering if I should have brought Jamie Vardy on board. Would it have been funny? He's going to end up somewhere, isn't he? No, I need to play Hume. I think probably this is a good tactical switch because of the injury. In that we do need to bring Bellingham up top. Connolly is kind of fit. He'll be all right off the bench. I don't like his name of Führer. That's like a horrible name, that. Patrick Roberts can come on the bench. Benete deserves a chance, and it gives me a chance. And maybe Ballard's completely fit. I don't know what the problem is with him. Risk of injury is high, so I'll play Cielt, who probably can't play as a ball-playing defender, probably better as a central defender. So Ballard can't complain. Another game where he's having a rest. I do want to play Cook. I think I need to see what he's like. Louis Barry needs a game. He's not played enough. And I do like I'm gonna experiment with that. Maybe keeping the ball will bring more chances. The stats suggest that that's what's happening. You can just go check that. Yeah, 7 of our 11 goals in the last 5 matches is where we've kept hold of the ball. So let's try it then. Let's try it. Whatever. I thought he'd already dropped his concerns. We are at home, so we should be positive. We should at least start taking the game to teams like this. And we should be good enough to beat Bristol City. Although, I'm just wondering what their recent form is like. Where did they go? They haven't been great. They won one of the games, beating Cardiff. Well, everybody beats Cardiff. Oh, I didn't even know he had a problem. But he's obviously changed his mind. Maybe he doesn't like playing on the wing, but that's the only position I've got available for him. And he needs a game, and he needs to play well today. Come on, boys. Come on. 3 points here. Let's start closing the gap on Burnley. If we can. Burnley at some point are going to lose. Connolly is fit. Simon Moore is fit. I'm not bringing Connolly off the bench. See, that long kicks for a short passing game, you're off your head. But he thinks I'm still playing, I guess he still thinks I'm playing more direct. But we're going a little bit shorter now. Nah, not for a short game. Am I still got that one? No. Okay, I'm happy with that. I've got the big guns on the bench if we're struggling. Let's see if we keep possession for the first thing. Is that, can we keep possession? No, we don't never press. And let's go here. And here, he's a very good player. I think he's caused me trouble before earlier in the season, hasn't he? His composure, concentration are not good. Right foot reasonable. So I'm going to close him down. And right foot, he's a good player, causes me a few problems. Jason Knight was the one who caused me the problems last time. So I'm going to close him down. I don't think he's going to wander too far from there, but we're going to close him down just in case he does. He's the Volante, who's got no acceleration, no pace. His long shot is dreadful. I think we're just going to leave him alone because he's not really much of a threat, is he? And then left foot, hard tackle. Wingers generally are opposite foot and hard tackle. Oh, there's my old buddy, Scott Twine. Hard tackle, left foot, and tight mark him. Was it left foot? Yeah, left foot. Tight mark him, Sam Bell. Hard tackle, left foot. And left foot. Although we could tight mark him as well. Just tight mark him and left foot. Just take him out of the game fairly easy. Hi Spike, how are you doing? On my holiday abroad right now in Valencia. Oh, fantastic. Good of you to drop in, Spike. Thank you very much for checking in on us all. So I don't think we have anything too much to worry about. The thing is are we going to be able to keep the ball? No, that's not happening. I'm playing as an advanced forward. Just get forward in the box and bang a couple of goals in. We have got a higher line. Yeah, that's good. And now we're going to say our home form is important to us. I'm expecting solid defence out there. Who's in midfield? I have faith in you, will do. Ooh, Lewis Cook looked happy because I've got faith in them. Job, I've got faith in you, buddy. You've got this. So it's all about... Oh, and it's raining, and this is not a good day to be trying to keep possession. I think I might actually go narrow at some point. But let's keep the ball for long periods. Let's show me that you can do that. Don't need to go gung-ho. We're just going to keep the ball like that. Nicely done. Now hold on to the ball. Turn. Oh, well, do it that way. Go on, we've got men over here. Oh, Sirkin. I'm absolutely shocked. Lewis Cook, has he had 4 key passes already, did it say? Or 4 passes? I mean, he is a good player coming back into the Championship. He's a very good player. What did it say? Oh, no, it was just 6 passes. I thought it said 4 key passes already. He's involved. He's not holding himself back. So far... we have kept the ball. Possession-wise, we are like streets ahead. Not really. It just looks like we've had the ball more than they have. But we haven't. Come on, boys. Let's put this Bristol City lot away. They're just a bunch of donkeys. But big donkeys at the back. He always gives me a headache for Bristol City. Knight. Should have signed him in the window. So it may not be that just holding on to the ball is the answer. It might be that we have to just buzz it around as well. Because we could get a little just slow if we're just passing the ball around without any bite. Well, we're creating space. Go on, unlucky. That final ball, we're just not getting that final ball right. It might be I need to go a little bit quicker tempo. Might be. They are definitely playing, trying to get outside, but I don't think they've got the pace or the ability to get outside. Although the form hasn't been great of late, but they are in 10th, and you don't get into 10th for nothing. So I may need to up the tempo a little bit because we are a little bit slow. Well, this keeping possession doesn't seem to be working in terms of goal scoring, but we can still keep possession with the tempo a little bit higher. Just needs a little bit more zip and we'll find the space then. Also, I'm missing some of my big players up front. But I'm hoping the boys coming in will be able to do the job, and that after their rest, they can play for a while. Yeah, looks a little bit more dynamic, zipping it around. We've still got the ball. Lewis Cook is getting up that left wing, isn't he? Where's he coming from? It's like doing a support job on Sirkin to the point where he's taken over from Sirkin. Come on, boys. Find that pass. You can do it. There's a nice little pass. Go on, Sam. 1-0. Referee hasn't moved. I'm reckon. Is he checking offside? I don't think so. Hey, James. How are you doing, my friend? Kinda. We had a good 2-2 draw against Chelsea. To be honest, I think we were a little bit unlucky. I think we could have edged that against Chelsea, but wasn't to be. We're not going to win the replay either. So Chelsea will play better, but it was a good game. And then we just 1-0 up now against Bristol City. We just made a little tweak. I noted in the data hub that we seem to score more goals when we hold on to the ball a bit more. So I came off the tempo a little bit, but to me it didn't seem to be working. We didn't have enough threat with that slow possession-based stuff. So we just tweaked it up and we took the lead. So that's good news. So things are going okay. I wouldn't say they're brilliant, but they're okay. And we're getting shots on target. So okay is how I would describe things. Transfer window, we signed Lewis Cook in the end, which is good news. And he's a strange player because he's playing a lot up the left wing at the moment, and I think he's a bit lost. We need to get him a road map of the pitch. I think he's a bit lost. He's playing a lot up the left wing. Go on, we got this, boys. Make it 2. That's a good pass. That's a penalty, ref. Has he given it? I think he has. I mean, I could see it from way up here, and I'm about 45 miles away. He given it anyway. Oh, it's Louis Barry. We don't have penalty takers, do we? But he's put it away, and it's now 2-0. That decision to play him instead and rest Isidore. And then resting Roberts on the other side. Yeah, and it's kind of like Sirkin is supposed to be going up that left-hand side. But he seemed to be like overlapping past him. Perhaps that's part of his game. He's not doing it so much now. I think that's him. He's more in the support role where he should be now. Yeah, there he is. That's where he should be. But he did a little bit of foraging down the left wing, which kind of confused me for a little bit. Thought I'd put him in the wrong position. There he is again. He's gone down the left wing. I need to get him a road map. That's Sirkin's job and the winger's job, not yours. But he's got, I suppose I like it. He's getting himself into attacking positions. And I kind of like that. It's good that he's supporting everybody. It's like, left winger, I'll support you. Right back, I'll support you. Oh, it's 3-0. And I guess that is it. And that's something you don't see except for with Harry Maguire, a centre-back doing something like that. I'm not quite sure what was going on there. A fine piece of dribbling. Haven't seen that since Harry Maguire did it. You don't see that very often. It's now 3-0. Thankfully, we spotted that there was no zip to the passing and we upped the tempo a little bit. And now Bristol City are gone. What's Cameron Pring? What is he doing? So he's definitely playing as an inverted wing back, isn't he? I mean, there's space out there. Tons of it. If he gets caught in possession or something. Oi. That's a bit nasty. My new signing, be careful. Go on, have a punt. Oh. No, just don't let them score before half-time, boys. Changes the whole game, that. See, there's tons of room out there, but he's got no support. Where's Cook? You support everybody. Got a corner out of it. He's not doing bad on his debut. He's on a 7.3. Seen worse debuts than that. I think it's game over, boys. Especially when your reserve centre-back goes and does that. Yeah, with Samed back as well. Look, those two midfielders having brilliant games. With Samed back... And if we can eventually put Bellingham in midfield with them, that's a good midfield. And we've already got a good defence. Go on, keep it in. Nicely done. Goalkeeper took a chance there. He could have caught that. Oh. Where did that come from? So I have Anucci possibly. We've got Bellingham midfield. We've got a very good midfield. That's a goal. Oh, he's missed it. Job. Yeah, donkey. 3-0, we'll take that, though. Any substitutions? Yeah, this geezer. Let's go there. Marcus Maguire. He is probably not that good, is he? We're just going to turn him onto his left foot. He's probably not that good. My old buddy Scott Twine has gone off, which means that Knight has gone further forward. And he is a nasty piece of work, Knight. Let's go. That's enough said. Our hearts are all green, if you notice. There's no tired player out there. They're all green. Benette's not having a great game, but he's just filling in for Roberts. Come on, boys, focus. Dortmund's got the other Bellingham now. Dortmund. Switch them over. Who are the wingers? Well, I could do, but we're winning 3-0. I'm not in panic mode just yet. If they score twice, I might have to do something. But I'm not actually panicking at the moment, although Bristol City are the better team at the moment. And that's probably because Knight has gone forward and they've scored. And I think I need to tell the team to focus. It's been disallowed for offside. But something's got to give because they are the better team at the moment. And we just need to see this out. So we'll keep possession of the ball, I think. Just don't give them the ball, if that's what it's going to be. Just slow it all down, boys. We don't need to score now. But we just need to keep our clean sheet. Good evening, Josh. How are you doing? Yeah, Dortmund have got the other Bellingham, Job. We talked about that last time. I do hope he does well. I do think he's got a lot of potential, Job Bellingham. And that Dortmund is such a good place to go and learn as a youngster. So just keep hold of it. They can't do anything without the ball, boys. And remember, we don't need to score. I've got a funny feeling the way they're playing, I'm going to have to drop the line. Just because the way they're playing. And I'm going to go mid block. They're not playing with more caution. They're playing more positive, Mr. Assistant. This is not cautious football that they're playing. They've upped the tempo. They've upped the tempo and they're going more direct. So you don't know what you're talking about. Because if it was cautious, they'd be playing a lower tempo. Unlucky. Almost caught me by surprise, that one. So there's a little bit of a recovery here. Sometimes happens. Like, it's not very often you go on in the second half and score another 3. Another 1 would be good, though. Unlucky. We got it back now, so just slowing it down means we've got it back. We're still in the green. Most of the players are still in the green. They're not really working too hard. This way of playing suits them. Go on, win that ball. Oh, who's injured? Two of them. I can't even click on him. Somebody got hurt. Oh, of course it's my new signing. Of course he's going to get injured. How silly of me to think that he's going to make it through a game. He might not be seriously injured, though, because we haven't had the red flag on him. Well, we can do that. Do we need to change anybody else? Probably need to give Sirkin a rest. We'll bring Huggins on. At the moment, I don't really want to change anybody else. Leave the others on the bench. He didn't pick up one of those red things, did he? Delayed red thing. Nah. He's going to be okay. Let's call off the hospital reception. He's going to be all right. Samed is struggling after his journeys abroad. Time to finally make the changes. Oh, stop it. So Samed. O'Neill can come on for him. Might be better. Let's just swap those over. Not there, you donkey. That's an anchor, isn't it? So just swap those over. Play him as a ball winner on support. And Mepham is the other one, isn't he, who needs resting? So we'll change him. And Isidore can come on for Benete. There we go. Change is done. See the game out, boys. There'll be a lovely 3 points. Brilliant 3 points. They ain't coming back now. But never take your eye off it. They have played better in the second half, and they are doing a little bit of damage. They were terrible, obviously, in the first half. The goalkeeper looks like he's trying to send the ball long. I told you that like 20 minutes ago. They've gone more direct. Go on, we got a chance here. Oi, oi, oi. What are you strolling for? You should have been busting a gut to get up there. Who was that? Isidore. Not happy with that at all. Supposed to have a bit of pace as well. That's it. We are going to see this out then. 3-0 or 3-1. 3-1. We don't mind that in the last minute. Still 6 minutes to go. It's a kind of weird goal. He did the splits. He did. He did the splits there. Which is kind of weird. Effective. I mean, this game was over once we went 3-0 up. It was just over. And all you've got to do now, boys, is just keep the ball. It's just like commentator's curse. Just keep the ball. Can't do that, can you? You're just not capable of doing it, are you? So I'm going to up the tempo. It's probably the only thing I can do, because you just can't keep the ball, can you, boys? I mean, it is a little bit of a rotated team. We did have Cook injured, so you can't be too cross with them. Yep, we know that too. We can see what they're doing. And they're being quite effective at it as well. But all we need to do is just keep the ball. If we can just do that for 2 minutes. Oh, that's Isidore. He's had a dreadful game since he's come on. Come on, boys. Still can't keep the ball. Still letting that. What's his name? That's it, is it? What's his name? We've got to just type mark him. And whoever is on this side needs to go on defend. Now try doing it. Go on, referee. Time up. You got this, referee. That's it. It's got to be time up. Unless he's going to be one of those referees who add on an extra couple of minutes. But it looks all done to me. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. No. He's allowing the throw to be taken. He's adding on a bit. Today is good, but he's waited for the whistle again. He would have been booked for that in real life. That's as good as I was expecting for that rotated team. Well done. Well done, boys. It doesn't close the gap because Burnley beat Cardiff. And Derby must have won as well. Beat Sheffield United. So it doesn't do anything in terms of the table, unfortunately. He had a good debut as well. Nine unbeaten now. Who is he? No idea who he is. Just that one of the boys who came through in the window. What's wrong with him? 2 to 4 months. Okay, so that's going to be it for today. We're moving along slowly and nicely. At some point, Burnley and Derby are going to have to lose. At some point. 16 games to go. It doesn't matter about Burnley, although I'd prefer to be champions, but it doesn't matter about Burnley. At some point, Derby have got to lose. So, hopefully that won't be too far away. We need to pull away from Derby and then get ourselves safe. It will be interesting if we do make it, the summer transfer window will be interesting. There's so much that needs to be done here. It's also, I wonder, what's the deal on Lewis Cook? Do we have an option to buy on Lewis Cook? No, we didn't add an option to buy on him. So it might be an interesting one. I think, it's too much money for a player of that quality. Not quite good enough. Too much money, 21. That's a shame. But there we go. We are still winning. And that draw against Chelsea was absolutely magnificent. Not that I expect to win the replay. Not at all. But that was magnificent. That was. I think we should have won it. We were the better team slightly. And then Bristol City, it was fairly straightforward. So we'll be back for the replay. We have to go through all that again with Chelsea. We'll be back on Wednesday for that one. Now, what day is it today? I'm back in this what day is it syndrome. I haven't got a clue what one day is from the next. Yep, we'll be back on Wednesday with this one. And hopefully I will see some of you again. Our run continues. We're putting some results together since Blackburn. And it's looking good at the moment. We just need to keep it going. Derby is going to be a big game. Might do an extra long one on Wednesday to include the game against Derby as well. So we'll have Chelsea and Derby on the same day. Okay, thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate it. And love the chat always. And hopefully we'll see some of you on Wednesday. If not all of you. And I'll just say for now, I need a cup of tea. So take care, be safe, and see you in the next one.